Okay. So first of all, I would like to welcome you to join this demo session for the accounting course. And the purpose of this demo is to help you understand how to land a job, what are the requirements. If you are looking for an accounting job, your readiness, what you should be ready with, all those we are going to discuss. I imagine my audio is clear.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, please come. Welcome. All right. So as I said, the purpose of today's session is to how to find a job. Many of you, the current moment, the current scenario is very tough to land a job, and that too in UAE. It is very, very difficult. And we are there to make you ready, to equip you to get whatever required to get a job, whether it is accounting, whether your ERP tally system or Excel or corporate tax, value-added tax or Outlook, MS Office, all those we are offering in one bundle package so that you can be ready for starting job, either as a junior accountant or assistant accountant. And after that, for advanced accounting, for the controller roles, for the chief accountant, we have some other courses. But today's session will be completely hovering around how to grab an accountant job in the market. And wherever you go, whichever company you go, whether it is trading company, manufacturing company, you get a lot of questions. What is your education, your background? Where have you worked in India or any other country? So a lot of questions the employers are throwing at you, right? And we are there to make you ready how to face those, challenges, how to land a job. And before we start, I would request, all of you one by one to give us some quick introduction about your name, your qualification, and where are you from, and what is your expectations from this session. Can I ask one by one to kindly introduce yourself, your name, what is your qualification, and what is your expectation, and what kind of job, like in which sector, which industry you are looking forward to join. Can I start with Alisha?
Yeah, hi, myself Alicia. I'm a CPA graduate, qualified CPA. I've worked as a analyst in CPA, like as a in a US company. So I recently shifted to Dubai, and I don't have any experience in UAE. So and I don't know any concept for UAE VAT and this corporate tax. So I wanted to join for a course for this corporate tax and VAT. So I'm looking for some tax related jobs here. So moreover, tax jobs or accounting, anything is fine with me. Yeah.
Good. Thank you, Alisha, for your
Thank you.
nice
Yeah, thank you.
introduction. Now coming to Tarun. Hi, Tarun.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Uh, my name is Tarun Dilor. I am belong from Uttarakhand, and I'm pursuing a BCom second year, and also I'm doing work in UAE as a accountant, assistant accountant. Okay, so
Okay.
my main purpose of joining this seminar just to because I want to understand and I want to understand the complete procedure of VAT filing, city filing, and auditing purpose as well.
Very good. Thank you. And coming to Ziad. Hi, Ziad Khan.
Hi, good evening, sir. I'm from
Good evening.
Pakistan
Yeah.
and living here in Dubai. My qualification metric, and now I have any experience. I want to join accounting or safety course. just have driving lessons. Thank
Right.
you, sir.
Good. Thank you. Okay,
You are
good. Abdul Hasib Ansari.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I
Yeah,
completed
go
my
ahead.
BCom in 2017, but
Hmm,
I do business in India. Now
hmm,
I want to work in UAE as a junior accountant. That's
hmm.
why I joined this session to learn about
Okay,
taxation in UAE, corporate tax VAT.
good. Got it. Thank you. Next. Hi, Milton Raphael.
Hi sir,
Hi,
good afternoon. Sir, I'm
to
Milton
you.
Rafael. I'm working in Dubai currently in inventory department. Then I need
Hmm,
to change my profession in accountant. Then I need to know how to watch that type of the accounting activities. That's I joined for this here.
right. Thank you. And Royal.
Okay, sir.
Hi, Royal. Thank you. Royal Galang.
Hi, sir.
Hi. Please
Yeah,
introduce yourself. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, I'm Ruel Galang. I do have a very small business that I'm starting up, so I just wanted to know the in and out of
Excellent.
accounting as
Hmm.
well.
Very good.
That's all.
Thank you. Thank you. You are the one entrepreneur. You are the businessman. Good. And okay, all right. There are many others, so we can take their introduction later on, not a problem. So again, I welcome all of you to join my demo class. So let us start the session. Before that, let me also introduce myself. My name is Aditya Sahu. I'm a chartered accountant and CPA from USA back in 2005. And I have about 30 years of experiences of working in various sectors as head of finance, controllers, and also CFO for some years. And I'm here associated with Elegant. I teach many courses like to the bankers, wealth management, IFRS, CMA, CPA, and CFA, and also accounting and financial analysis. So I'm sure all of you would have a good time with me while I take you through the demo session. And while I take you through the demo session, whenever you have any question, you can, of course, stop me and ask your question. All right, let's start. Yeah, what's your name? Vijay Lakshmi. Tell me something about yourself. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, good. And Rizwan, thank you for coming. What's your background and all?
I'm in IT sector, sir. I just want to know about this bundle, how it is going to help to us.
Oh, IT and accounting should be, together, because as an IT person, there will be accountants, chasing you. This is not matching, that is not matching, right? Its mapping is not proper. IT also must understand the accounting aspect. Thank you, Rizwan. I hope you will get to understand your requirement. So let's start. Okay, let's say you can see the screen, all of you, the screen visible to all of you.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Suppose this is supposed to start with, suppose you join a company today, right? Tomorrow, and you receive a supplier invoice. Who is a supplier? Vendors are suppliers, and you got an invoice. Would you know what to check, which accounts to debit, credit, how to record it, what entry to pass, what are the VAT aspect of it, and how it is going to reflect in your financial statements, right? First of all, I would like to know the supplier invoice, right? Can someone tell me what is the difference between supplier and creditor? Supplier and creditor. Can someone tell me? Yes.
सर सप्लायर वो होता है जो हमको सामान मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करता है और क्रेडिटर वो होता है जिसको हम मटेरियल देते हैं.
नहीं, no, that not that. Any other answer? Supplier versus creditor. Yeah, supplier. Okay, thank you. You have tried. Supplier is the one who is supplying us the goods. We are purchasing from them. We say vendors, right? And creditor is one we owe them. Supplier gets creditor, right? Supplier can be any. Whomever you are buying goods from, they are your suppliers. But when you buy goods on credit, that supplier becomes creditor. Clear? That's a difference. And creditors, another name for creditor is called accounts payable. Suppliers outstanding, accounts payable. And accounts payable, is it an asset or liability? Accounts payable, asset or liability?
Our liability.
Liability. Very good. Liability. What is liability?
लाइबिलिटी
Yes,
जो
tell.
हमने किसी को पेमेंट करनी होती है जिसकी पेमेंट
Right.
हमने देनी है.
Whatever we owe, right? Whatever we owe is called liability. We have to pay. हमें देना है. We have to pay. That's our liability. Thank you. Now, suppose you got an invoice from the supplier. What entry you will pass? Can someone tell me how to pass entry for the supplier invoice? Try, no problem. We are there together.
If we purchase on cash account, then we pass the entry cash account to supplier account.
Right.
Or if we buy on credit account, then we will supplier account to have goods purchase credit account.
Right. That's
Purchase.
very good. Now, should I debit purchase account or should I debit inventory account? Purchase account or inventory account? Very important question.
Debit
Who can tell me?
we will purchase debit the inventory account. Purchase account will be in our liability.
Which one?
Purchase account. Purchaser. Goods account, cash account to purchase account, it will be
right. Your inventory will be
debit.
Up, right? And accounts payable will be your also rising. That's your also going to be up. So inventory is debit. Sorry, inventory is debit and supplier is credit. Thank you. Now I wanted to know where you should debit purchase account. Should you debit purchase account or you should debit inventory account? See, if you have a solid ERP, maybe SAP or Tally, you are using some ERP. In that case, you can debit inventory account. If you don't have ERP, you debit purchase account, right? So we say periodic and perpetual accounting. Periodic means you don't have any ERP, you are maintaining manual records. In that case, you debit purchase account. But when you are having ERP, straight away you are debiting inventory account. So in the income statement, there is no purchase anymore. There is no purchase, there is no opening stock, there is no closing stock. What you get? You get cost of goods sold, right? So definitely all the companies are using ERP. So when you purchase, you debit inventory account. Inventory account debit and supplier accounts payable credit. Okay, so that is why our bundle course makes you ready for your accounting job. And it's a practical 1 hour session we are going to continue. Now, this is our 6 segments, 6 parts to get any accounting job, right? Some of you want the full course, some only VAT, some of you want only corporate tax. That's fine. So to be an accountant, you should be all-rounder, right? You should know accounting, you should know VAT, You should know corporate tax, also Tally ERP, MS Office, Outlook. That's you have to be all-rounder, right? In any sector, manufacturing, trading, contracting company, right? Or insurance company, financial services companies, anywhere you work, you have to be all-rounder. You cannot say, no, I want to only make debit credit transaction. Then who will do Excel? Then who will make data entry, right? You should know the full aspect of the whole accounting package, right? So coming to accounting, what are we going to take you through? Concepts, trial balance, how to prepare trial balance, how to prepare income statement, how to make balance sheet, how to make cash flow, and how to make bank reconciliations, how to allocate profit. All those we are going to take you through, right? If I say, what is trial balance? Can someone tell me what is trial balance? Anyone can tell me what is a trial balance? What is the trial balance? Can anyone tell?
ट्रायल बैलेंस हमारा अकाउंट रहता है जिसमें हम अपनी एक्सपेंसेस और अपनी इनकम टोटली जो होती है उसको नोट करते हैं, फिर उसके बाद ये हमको फाइनल रिजल्ट प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में जाके शो करता है.
Excellent. Trial balance is the balance of all the ledger account, of all the general ledger accounts, right? And from there you are going to prepare your financial statements. Rijwan? Right. What is income statement? By laptop lagao idhar. What is income statement? Can anyone tell me what is income statement?
इनकम स्टेटमेंट हमें शो करती है कि हमारी कंपनी या हमारे बिजनेस में कितना प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस हो रहा है.
Right. So this is income statement. Income statement, right side your income, left side your cost and expenses. That's this will show you your net profit, income statement. Right? Idhar rakho na, this side. Okay, all right. Next, what is cash flow? Have you prepared cash flow? Any of you? Have any of you prepared cash flow? I
have tried one, sir.
Yeah, you have tried the cash flow. The cash flow again, one under direct method and second indirect method, right? So which method have you tried, direct or indirect?
I think direct method, sir.
Direct method. Direct method only is a simple, just all the payments and receipts, all the in and out, we say direct method. But indirect method, we say statement of cash flows. That is from the financials. As an accountant, you have to control your cash balance. Every day, every week, you have to sit on the cash because cash is the king and cash is not ample in supply. Every company, whether big or small, there is always a cash problem, right? So as an accountant, the company is relying on you. You should maintain the cash balance. Possibly one check is coming. You have issued a check to a client, to a supplier. Check is coming tomorrow, after tomorrow. You have no cash. What to do? So that is why you have to track your cash. 1 second. Right. Okay. So who can tell me what is asset? What is asset? Who can tell me what is asset? Anyone? Ahmed?
कोई भी
कंपनी की जो प्रॉपर्टी होती है उसको
कंपनी
एसेट बोलते हैं ना.
प्रॉपर्टी को बोलते हैं, उसको एसेट बोलते हैं. जैसे लैंड एंड प्रॉपर्टी, मशीनरी, ये सारी एसेट्स में आती है.
Right, very good. Thank you. Assets are resources, and they are our own resources owned by the company are called assets. And those assets can be again tangible assets, intangible assets, property, land, building, mobile, car. They are tangible assets. And software, license fee, sponsorship fee, trademark, franchisee fees. They are called intangible assets, right? And property, the tangible assets, we say property, plant, equipment. What we say? Property, plant, equipment are tangible assets, right? And property, plant, equipment subject to depreciation, right? What is depreciation? Who can tell me what is depreciation?
कोई भी मशीनरी परचेज करते हैं तो उसकी वैल्यू डिक्रीज
Right?
होती रहती है.
The decrease,
So-
very good, very good. The decrease in the value of the asset due to wear and tear. Certain accounting words you have to memorize. Due to wear and tear, value is decreasing. That decrease in value is called depreciation, right? Suppose your company having a software, the value of the software also decreasing. We say amortization. So depreciation for the physical assets and amortization for the intangible non-physical assets. Very good. Thank you. Next, suppose you are going to join as a junior accountant or a senior accountant. If you are a senior accountant, you don't have to do data entry, all those record keeping, filing. But if you are joining as a junior accountant, right, you have to start from filing, data entry, checking the records, right, make sure all documents are correct, right? You have to do up-to-date transactions, recording purchase, recording sales, expenses. Now, I have to ask you just for 1 second. Now, what is sales? Sales means what? What is sales? What is sales? The delivery. The delivery of goods or services for cash for some amount, we say sales. And sales can be cash sale and also credit sale, right? So what is cash sale? Now cash is coming immediately, right? Credit sale gives rise to AR. What is AR? Who can tell me what is AR?
Accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable. Very good. Can someone tell me another name for AR? Any other name?
Debtor.
Any other name for AR? PR also. Yes, also sundry debtors, trade receivable, accounts receivable, sundry debtors. These are the names of customers outstanding, right? Customers outstanding. These are our assets, right? Now, what about deposit? Let's say deposits. Your company has deposits, advances. This is asset or liability? Deposits. Suppose your company has given some deposit to Dewa, to Itisalat, to your landlord for the rent, right? So what is it? Asset or liability? Deposit. Asset. Very good. But in the balance sheet, we say other receivables. What do we say? Other receivables. One is receivables and one is other receivables. Your deposits, advances, right? All those prepayments, all those are called other receivables. Clear? Thank you. So, what about debit credit concept? Suppose you got cash. You got cash from your partner. Let's say 10,000 you got cash from partners, right? So can someone tell me what is the entry to pass? You are accountant. Suppose you are going to be accountant now. Now the day you join, suppose the employer is asking you in the interview, hey, tell me, Lakshmi, right? Lakshmi, what is the entry? Because these days, when you're going to job interview, they are not only asking you questions, verbal questions, they are giving you your question answer sheet. You have to answer, you have to pass some entries. Suppose the client, sorry, the partner is your owner, right? Partner gave you 10,000 cash. So what entry will pass? Who can tell me?
Cash
What?
account
Yes.
will be debit and partner account will be credit.
Partner, which account? Partner also has two accounts. Who can tell me? Partner has two accounts. What are they? Tell me. One is capital account and second is very good. Capital account, that is your fixed. But any further amount coming from the partner, suppose partner tomorrow taking 10,000 dirhams, right? All those withdrawals and deposits, introductions, money coming, money going to the partner, all routed through current account, right? And capital account, you cannot touch it. That's a fixed. So current account, who can tell me some current account transactions, withdrawals, deposits, profit, commission, salary? Partner also takes salary or not? That salary also will go to current account. The company profit also allocated, that will go to current account. Capital account, do not touch, right? That is fixed. Very good. Now, assets, what is income? What is income? Who can tell me what is income? No, not profit. Income and profit are the same or different? Income and net profit, same or different?
Any money we received from our sales, it's known as income.
Okay. And income and profit are the same or different?
No, this is different.
Yep, very good. Now, if I have to say income, income includes, one is operating income. What do we say? Operating, and second called non-operating. Operating income is called revenue. What do we say? Revenue. So what is revenue? Who can tell me what is revenue? Income from operations. Repeat with me. Income from operations is called revenue. Suppose you are a trading company, right? Your sales is called operating income and revenue. So revenue coming from operating income. What is non-operating income? Who can tell me some examples of non-operating income? Any example of non-operating income? Let's say discount received, interest received, right? Commission received, bad debt recovered, right? These are called your non-operating, we say ancillary. What do you say? Ancillary income. That's not your main business. What is your main business? Sale of goods and services. That main business income is called revenue. So income consisting of operating and non-operating income, right? Now, what is this gains? Can someone tell me what is this gains? Hi, Roel. What is gains? You are an entrepreneur. Roel, what is gains? Gains means what?
No idea, sir.
No, gains is not profit. Anyone can give me idea what is, hi Alisa, what is called gains? Where you get gains from? Yes.
Gains, we get trust from the customer, our market brand value, market value.
No, gains. Okay, very good. That's okay. One is gain or loss. Gain or loss on disposal. Disposal of assets. That's called gain or loss, right? So when we suppose your company selling a car, the you are selling a car. The cost was 10,000. Now, written down value, WDV, means after depreciation, we say WDV. Let's say 6,000. Right? Yeah, 6,000 WDV. Now sold for 7,000. This 6 and 7, 1,000 is, 1,000 is called gain on disposal. So sale price versus WDV, either gain or loss. So gain or loss also non-operating income, the gain or loss. Clear? Gain or loss is not operating income. It is non-operating income. Because your company is not relying on the disposal of assets. Your company relying on the sale of goods and services. Your main business, your core business is self-trading. So income from trading, the sales is called revenue, income from core business. Clear? Good. Okay. Now, what is accrual and also accrual versus cash? What is accrual accounting? Record income and expenses whenever incurred, right? Whether paid or not, we say accrual. Suppose, understand, suppose cash sale. Cash sale is your cash accounting. Suppose credit sale. Let's say credit sale. Credit sale is called accrual accounting. Right? In the credit sale, are you getting cash or not? In the credit sale, are you getting cash or not? You are
No,
not
it is
getting cash.
in.
You are giving in credit. So credit sale also recorded. That is called accrual accounting. Right? So money came or not does not matter. Goods are gone. Services gone. So our income is accrued, which is accrual. Right? Suppose your company following cash accounting. In the cash accounting system, you will not record credit sales. In cash accounting, only cash coming and going are recorded. But in accrual accounting, whether money came, money did not come, whether paid or not paid. Suppose bill for Itisalat bill for June. Right? Your company has not yet paid, but that is expenses for the month of June. Right? So expenses paid or not, income received or not, does not matter. All those must be recorded as per the accounting standard. But small company, let's say grocery shop, maybe some salon, beauty parlor, tea stall company, right? They don't follow accrual method. They follow how much cash collected today. That is their income, right? Good. What is going concern? Means company will continue. Employees will come and go, but company will continue. That is called going concern concept. So we will discuss about all this. Transaction. Debit credit is very, very important, right? Now one is debit, one is credit, right? Debit, assets, all assets increase, we say debit. Assets decrease, credit. Then liability decrease, we say debit. Liability increase, we say credit. Right? So debit credit concept very important. Any transaction you pass, that has to go through debit credit. Right? Now suppose your company drawn cash from bank. Suppose your company drawn cash from bank 10,000. So you are the accountant, you went to the company bank account to draw 10,000 cash. So what entry you will pass? Who can tell me? Cash drawn from bank. What entry will pass?
Cash account to debit account. Cash account will be debit and bank account will be credit.
Very good. Cash increased and bank decreased. That's called contra entry. What do we say? Contra entry. So any transaction between cash and bank are called contra entries. So in the Tally ERP, you will find one bottle called contra entry. So entries can be received, can be payment, can be purchase, can be sales, can be journal, also can be contra entry. Contra entry means the transfer between cash and bank is called contra entry. For contra entry, there is separate module. Purchase entry, separate module. Sales, separate module. Payment receipt, separate module. So contra entry also different module. Okay. So transactions, the accounting cycle, first of all, you should know how the financials are prepared. First is recording the transactions, voucher entry, then journal and ledger. We say posting. What do we say? Posting of transactions. Now we say statement of account or general ledger. Like that, we say ledger account. Every ledger account, one is credit side and left side debit side. Right? You will find all the entries. And those balance go to trial balance. So trial balance is the summation of the closing balances of all the individual ledger accounts. And from the trial balances, we are going to prepare income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. Okay, till such time, any question anyone would like to ask me? Let us make it interactive. Any question? Hi, Jihad, you would like to ask some question? Jihad? Hi, Jihad. Okay, let's continue. Now, trial balance, how the trial balance looks like, right? So, trial balance, the debit side and credit side must match. If debit and credit is not matching, it means there is some errors. So, debit credit matching is a minimum requirement. Then only you can prepare the financial statements. So, when I say financial statements, what are they? One is income statement. Second is balance sheet. And third is cash flow. We say financial statements, right? Income statement, how it looks like. This is called vertical. This is called vertical template. Vertical template. One is also horizontal. This side. Income statement also can be horizontal. One side income and one side cost. We say horizontal. This is vertical. So first is your income, then cost of goods sold, gross profit, and your expenses. Then comes your net profit. So who can tell me what is gross profit? Gross profit. How to find out gross profit?
Profit before the tax known as a gross profit.
No. Gross profit, the difference between sales and cost of goods sold. That's called gross profit. And then you deduct operating expenses. Then comes your net profit. This is short only, right? So gross profit. So who can tell me how much gross profit percentage? Who can tell me how much gross profit percentage in this example? Gross profit is 55,000. But how much percentage gross profit? How to find out gross profit percentage? How to find out gross profit percentage? So gross profit by sales. How much gross profit? 55. How much sales? 95. So whatever that will come to your, let's say 60%, for example, that's your GP ratio, gross profit ratio, right? Now, income statement, also called performance statement. Income statement is called performance statement. Balance sheet is called position statement. And balance sheet as at 31st of December. Balance sheet is a position statement. If I say, how are you? How is your position? It means how is your position now? So balance sheet is prepared on a particular date, generally month end, quarter end, or year end. But income statement is prepared for a particular period. Let's say 1st of January till 31st March. So income statement for the period. Income statement for a period, but balance sheet as on a particular date. Balance sheet gives you position. Position of what? Position of assets, position of liability, and equity. That's called equation. So assets is equal to equity plus liability. That is called accounting equation. So your assets 155 is total of equity plus liability. That is called accounting equation. So who can tell me balance sheet has various items, right? What are they? Assets. So basically assets one side and other side equity and liability. Clear? Suppose you have to prepare some not only ERP report, sometimes you have to give some Excel report, management report. You have to give some bar, some kind of graph, right? That is also required. Not only data entry, right? As an accountant, see, many companies, they have one person doing everything. So when you join as an accountant, you have to be accountant, admin person, reporting person, everybody, everything you have to manage, right? So not only because your owner, your partner, your boss, he cannot read the financial statement. If you say, if you take a printout and give him from the tally, he will not understand. So you have to make some reports in Excel. Let's say this is my revenue and profit. That's my sales, my profit. So these kind of reports are called management report. Clear? Then coming aging receivables. So you also have to prepare some kind of receivables aging. For that also you need Excel. VAT, value added tax. So major topics we are going to cover: definitions, terms, concepts, registrations, transaction recording, local purchase, import purchase. We say reverse charge mechanism. When we make import purchase, that is reverse charge mechanism. Return filing, payments, refunds, penalties, fines, and also we will go through the FTA portal. Can someone tell me FTA portal website address? Who can tell me FTA portal website address? What is the FTA full form? What is FTA full form? Who can tell me the full form for FTA?
Federal Tax Authority.
Federal Tax Authority, right? And they have a website. Anyone knows the website address? The website of Federal Tax Authority.
eServices.tax.gov.
Tax.gov.ae. That's your website. So we'll also take you through the portal. We say Imara Tax, right? Imara Tax Portal. So VAT is very important, right? Because the transactions are always whether it is sales or purchases or expenses, there is always VAT. Suppose cash withdrawal, you are drawing some cash from the bank, there is VAT or not? There is VAT implication or not?
No, when we
No.
withdraw cash from bank, no VAT.
You are only withdrawing, it's not expenses, right? So VAT is only on the expenses and income. On the sale and purchase, cash withdrawal, cash deposit, it is not expenses or income, right? So VAT, again, VAT, we say input VAT and output VAT. What is input VAT? Input VAT we pay on purchase, and output VAT we get on sale. So we pay and we collect VAT on the sale. Now input VAT, suppose you bought a mobile, understand, your company bought a mobile for 5,000, right? Now how much VAT, how much VAT? 5% VAT, that became 250, right? So now this mobile, let's say you have income statement. The mobile is going to income statement or not? Mobile, is it going to income statement or not? No, mobile is an asset, and asset goes to balance sheet, right? Now what is the cost of mobile? What is the cost of mobile? 5,000. You paid 5250, right? So 250 dirhams you will get back. Input VAT is recoverable. That is recoverable. You will get it back. So input VAT is an asset, and output VAT is a liability. So in the balance sheet, your input VAT here in the asset side and output VAT in the liability side. Clear? So we will take you through the VAT transactions, the debit, the penalties, refunds, registrations, return filing, and your audit also. We also cover VAT audit. So there are a lot of things to know in VAT: local purchase, import purchase subject to reverse charge mechanism. Then also zone, export zone, import zone. We say that free zone, and also state and free zone also. Free zone means, in, let's say, Jabal Ali free zone, that's a free zone, right? So the treatment of buy and sell depends upon the zone, whether free zone or mainland. We say mainland. And also in the return, there can be also errors, right? We will also discuss about it in the training. A tax invoice must be checked before VAT is recorded or recovered. You should have tax invoice. If you don't have tax invoices on the purchase, you cannot recover the VAT. You bought the mobile, but the mobile bill should be in the company name. Then only you can claim the input VAT. If the invoice is not in your company name, you cannot claim the input VAT. And you should also have the invoices with you. Maybe photocopy, not a problem, but you should have invoices. When the FTA comes for inspection, audit, they will ask you all the documents. So if they find you don't have invoices, they may put some penalties or fines, right? Which one? Means what? Okay, fine. See, some expenses, you are having a cup of tea, right? You are not getting invoice, right? But yeah, so when expenses are there, you don't have an invoice. Possibly what you do, sorry, those expenses don't put in VAT. Those expenses put in the expenses. Don't claim VAT on that. Suppose you bought a there is VAT also, maybe 50 fields, 25 fields. Don't take, don't account for VAT, right? Because 25 fields or 50 fields, you are making a transaction, keeping record. That's a very tedious task. Maybe up to 2 dirhams, 1 dirham purchase, you can get all expense, all in the expenses. You bought a tea 1 dirham. That is 5 fields VAT. So take expenses 1 dirham 5 fields. Don't put 5 fields VAT, right? To claim 5 fields VAT, again you have to have invoice, make entry. That's a lot of tedious tasks. So petty expenses, small expenses, I would say you should not claim VAT to make it safer for you. Even 5 fields also, 10 fields also, you have to maintain record if you are claiming the VAT. So small VAT, you can just go ahead and write off. Okay, we'll also talk about the recovery conditions. What are the conditions for recovery, where you can claim, where you cannot claim, and also how to set up input VAT and output VAT, how to make VAT payable, how to calculate, how to file the return. All we are going to go through. Corporate tax, we will talk about definitions, for same registrations, type of persons, exemptions, taxable income. One is your net profit and versus taxable income. Your net profit may be, let's say, 500,000 net profit, but taxable income may be 400,000. Now, corporate tax, how much percentage corporate tax? Who can tell me how much city percentage, tax percentage? Who can tell me how much tax percentage? Corporate tax 9%. 9% above 375,000. So that is a deduction 375. So out of 400, so only 25,000, right? Only 25,000. That's your taxable. That's your taxable income. So 9% of that, whatever, that's your, let's say 2,000 dirhams. That's your tax. So tax is paid at 9% over and above the threshold 375,000 dirhams. So below that amount, you don't have to pay tax. Okay. So you have to have accounting profit and also tax calculation that we are also going to show you. So the difference can be in interest, depreciation, bad debt, right? So the difference between your accrual income and taxable income can be due to interest, due to depreciation, due to bad debt. All those we are going to discuss in the taxable income calculation. Now, an accountant supports corporate tax through accurate records. If records are not accurate, you are going to pay more tax or less tax, and errors. Because of the errors, there can be fines, penalties, investigations, inspections. That is why every accountant, you should have thorough knowledge about VAT and corporate tax, right? Once you get the knowledge of VAT and corporate tax, you don't have to hire any third-party consultant. So your company can save a lot of money on the consultations. So you can handle it by yourself. You don't have to rely on the external consultants. Okay. So how to find out the corporate tax calculations? We said taxable income. So we will also have a look at it, how to calculate the taxable income, the tax payable, right? One, you are preparing income statement from your accounting system. That is separate. but you have to make one Excel calculation as taxable income. So you will pay income, you will pay tax as per the taxable income, not on the basis of your net profit. So tax is payable on the taxable income, not on your income statement profit. Okay, in Tally also, these are the topics: how to create Tally book in the Tally, how to create company, how to create chart of accounts, creating group, costing, cost centers, purchase and sales invoice, credit note, debit note, how to prepare trial balance. All those we are going to take you through in Tally ERP. So Tally first create company, chart of accounts, inventory, ledgers. These are all step by steps we will take you through in Tally training. Also voucher accounting, purchase account, purchase voucher, sales voucher, debit note, credit note, payment, receipts. So all the vouchers are different modules are there. For purchase voucher, separate module, credit note, separate module. We will take you through all of them. Okay, and in Excel, we will also talk about various accounting uses, because without Excel, you cannot make MIS, right? Even though you take the help of AI, but still you should know the knowledge of Excel. AI just cannot fulfill everything. You should have the knowledge of Excel. So receivables, payables, reconciliations, some analysis and budget, you need to understand the Excel. As a core beginner, you should know these are the minimum formulas. Your sum, average, minimum, maximum, count if. So these are the formulas we are going to teach you in the Excel. Then coming, let's say due date, right? And also, so due date, let's say this invoice, let's say the invoice date is 1st of March 2026. Now, let's say credit period maybe 60 days. So you can find out the due date, right? This is a formula. So due date formula, this all we are going to take you through. You may have to also prepare the receivables aging, and also this graph, it has come from the Excel only. So you have to be very, knowledgeable in Excel and PowerPoint and Word. So Word, PowerPoint also, these are all minimum, the outlines, but our outlines, I'm sure you would have got it. So accordingly, we will teach you. So basically Word, PowerPoint and Excel, we are going to take you through. Also Outlook, right? How to send email, how to receive, how to draft email, how to archive, how to forward, all those Outlook, because anywhere you work, Outlook is a must, right? There's no such, only verbal communications. Okay, so as a accountant, you have to receive and check, record, verify, report, and communicate. So basically, you are reporting to the managers. Managers are reporting, they are deciding on your reports. So documentation, accounting, communications, these are paramount importance. Right? We'll also talk about some exercises, Excel, case study. We'll also show you in the Tally how to, how to create transactions and all. So 30 hours package like this, accounting 10 hours, your ERP and Outlook 14 hours, and also VAT and corporate tax, and also Outlook and Excel, that's 6 hours. Total will be 30 hours of training. Now, how can we improve your, kind of, preparations? Structured practical training, exercises, feedback, and also interview ready explanations. Very important. Whenever you have a job, right, we can guide you what is the company you are going to face, what kind of questions they can ask you. We can also make you ready. If you tell us, I have an interview tomorrow, how to get ready. So we can also help you with that. You don't have to pay any money, right? So about the course fee supporting, and you can register, you can talk to our counselors. You can also note this number. You want to register, you can register. We are going to start a batch possibly next week. One batch already started. We are going to start new batch next week possibly. And if you would like to enroll, you can enroll. Now, I would like to ask you if you have any questions. If any of you have any questions regarding the content, regarding the, what we are offering and all, you have any questions, you can ask me or any of you.
सर एक सेल्स की एंट्री जिसपे हम पार्शियली टैक्स पे करते हैं उसकी एंट्री कैसी होगी?
वेरी गुड, पार्शियल पे करते हैं. सो यू गॉट सेल्स इनवॉइस. सेल्स इनवॉइस you are issuing, right? You are issuing sales invoice, let's say 100,000, right? And VAT is 5,000. So invoice is how much? 105,000. Now what is partial entry you said?
Like if we pay tax not 5,000, we pay just 2,500. Balance we will pay later.
No, it's sales entry. You are collecting.
No, I am just saying that if we purchase.
Purchase, okay, fine. Purchase entry, right? So you are paying partial payment.
Yes.
Payment is after. When invoice coming, you have to make purchase account debit or inventory debit. 100,000.
Sir, I am saying that if we cash purchase something, like we buy 1,000 for anything, and we have a tax 200, just we pay 100 at the time and 100 we later.
No problem. That's your outstanding liability, right? You can pay later, but entry on the purchase. So purchase 100, right?
Yes.
Input VAT, let's say 5.
Yes.
Then accounts payable, you have to make 105, or you can do cash. Maybe you paid 50 dirhams, right?
Yes.
Accounts payable 55. You can do like this.
Okay.
Understood? You paid half cash and half you will pay afterwards.
Yes.
So whatever you will pay afterwards, you do accounts payable, and cash 50 dirhams. So this one entry you can do.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So any question, any other question you would like to ask, any one of you? Hi, Mohsin, Milton, Abdul. Okay, all right. So we are now closing here. Thank you for your joining, taking out time for this demo class.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your important time to us.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And we are there with you. We are having a lot of courses. We teach wealth management. We teach, Power BI, digital marketing, graphic designing, web designing, engineering courses. So for any of your requirement, you can always come to us. And for this accounting package course, definitely, if you are looking for a job, definitely sharp your skills so that you get a better position. All right. Thank you for your patience, all of you. See you again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Timings will